it's Ava, and welcome to my first ever speed build. So, I thought this would be a fun kind of video to film. Today I'm building a house in Willow Creek. I built it for a single grandma and her two kids. It was a teen boy and a child girl. And it's on the lot, I think it's 20 by 30 in Willow Creek, next to all the um, houses in like that little middle section. I forgot what that neighborhood's called, but you can see what it is right here. So I want to preface this by saying that this is my first speed build ever. So technical difficulties were unavoidable. And I had a bunch. I'm still kind of learning like what settings I use for my screen recording system and everything. So some parts kind of get laggy and lagged out, like that's why the entire like part of me roofing the house and putting windows and doors on, that's why that's all gone, is because that footage turned out really laggy and just hard and annoying to watch. Luckily I got the settings all figured out now, so it turned out better, but I just wanted to let y'all know that says I'm only human and I'm still learning, so have a little bit of grace, please. But, yeah, I think this is a really cute house. The inspiration for the, like, build part of it came from, kind of like, just, like, suburban houses and, like, near my area, with the roofing and, like, the dark red brick kind of style that I have going in it. So that's where I got that kind of idea from, and the landscaping and everything, especially the roofing. The roofs, and I live in Texas, and the roofs here are, it's everywhere, it's just like suburban house roofs, but they're very just like complicated, and I think they look a little silly sometimes. Like from the top up there, you can see that it's just kind of thrown up there. But yeah. Here we're working on the floor plan. The floor plan was pretty easy for me to figure out. Actually, it's a little bit odd. Floor planning is not what I'm best at, but I got it to work. And it's like kind of, the house is just like one long hallway, in a way, because like you walk down and immediately is the living room, and then behind that's the kitchen, and then the rooms, like the bedrooms, the bathrooms are all on like the sides of the houses, so it's a little bit odd, but it works for sure. I just put in the back there, that was a above ground pool. I went into this thinking it's kind of like a grandma's house, and she's helping raise her kids. I don't know what happened to the parents. I don't think they're involved in the kids' lives anymore, but I think that because my grandma had one of those pools in her old house, so I just thought it worked there, and I thought it looked nice. But the inside is very brown tones, very like kind of elegant. I wanted it to look kind of old, like an older, more cheaper in a way, kind of house. So that's what I was going for with the like that wallpaper, and all the furniture is very like old. I think the grandma might be a little bit of a hoarder, sentimental. You'll see when I decorate the garage how I did all that. But I thought this was a really cute house, and I was really proud of how it turned out. I think it's very old looking. Here I'm working on the living room now. As you can see, it's like straight in the door, the first thing that you see. And I was really confused with like what colors I wanted to do. I ended up going for like greens and like light blues, which I really like how it ends up looking, but when I was making it, it was hard for me to pick a freaking color scheme to do. But here I'm just adding a little end table, like a console table to for when you come in and you drop your keys off. And yeah, I really like these end tables. I think they're from Cats and Dogs, and that lamp, like the stained glass lamp, favorite thing ever. That's also from Cats and Dogs. Speaking of which, I saw a TikTok of someone saying that Cats and Dogs, like, they think was really lacking in the build buy like mode, and I just everyone's obviously entitled to their own opinion, but, like, I don't understand how. As, like, a pretty, like, passionate builder in The Sims, I absolutely love cats and dogs. I think it's, like, one of the best packs as far as build and buy mode is concerned, and it's mainly because of that lamp and, like, the couches and the, what else do I love? The windows and the doors. I think it's an awesome pack. So, I'm just gonna have to disagree with that, but I can understand. But yeah, here I'm trying to pick out rugs. Again, this color scheme was not working. I end up switching the colors of the couch. I end up doing it back to like the original brown leather color. Because I thought that the greens were just too much. But yeah, and on this wall, I love the painting I picked. It was like a one of a old like yeah, like that is that one. And I thought that maybe grandma's is like the grandma's grandma or something, and so the kids ask like, "Grandma, who's that?" She could be like, "Oh, that's my great grandma," or whatever, just because it's just an old picture. But here we're moving into the kitchen. I thought the kitchen was really cute. I liked these tiles that I put in the back. They're very brown. A lot of this house is really brown. I just wanted it to look old and run down and cheap. Not like super run down. I think that the grandma is very adamant on keeping it well maintained, but I just wanted it to look kind of I don't know how to explain it. I just wanted it to look like it's been lived in and like it's been old and there's some things that you just can't keep up with. So that's why it has like older counters, all the like older stuff. And I got these paintings from the gallery and put them up. So this is listed on the gallery with CC because of those, but it doesn't actually have any custom content. You can still download this and be fine and have everything. But those paintings, I think I put one in the kitchen that says like Nana's kitchen or something, and then one in the what's it called, in the living room with some other quote on it that I forgot, but I think they're really cute. Yeah, now I'm working on the porch. I just finished the kitchen. I put that big mirror that's from Basement Treasures in the corner, and I thought that was really cute. I think it makes sense that the grandma would have just a huge mirror like that in the dining table. But yeah, this is all I end up putting outside, that little bird cage, and then the rocking chair. I think that grandma maybe really loves animals, so that worked. I also put stuff in here for a cat. There's room for a cat in this house. So, yeah. And here I am. I might be starting on no. I start on the backyard and then I get a little bit frazzled and confused on what to do, so I end up deleting all this and then switching back and starting on the grandma's bedroom. But yeah, so here I couldn't figure out how I wanted the backyard to be laid out. I end up like raising the platform a little bit because I was not liking how it looked. But yeah, here we are in the grandma's bedroom now. I again really liked. I was going for like kind of greens. I don't think this is like a crazy like colorful grandma. I think she's more like elegant, and she likes the classics. But yeah, I switched the thing around and I put this little vanity in here with like a computer on it and some makeup stuff. I don't think the computer is usable because I just put it on a counter and sized it down because it can't go on the vanity. I put it on a table, sized it down, and then sized the table down with tool mod and then put the computer on to the vanity to make it look like it, but I can't promise that is great. I love that little flower pot. I think it's from Parenthood or maybe Seasons, I don't know, but the ones like popsicle sticks and then the fake flowers inside. I think it's so cute, and I really think that the girl in this house, because there's a teen boy and a child girl is what I decorated it for. You can put anywhere in here, but I put them in the house because I thought that it just worked better. But I put things in the house that I think like maybe the daughter, the girl is very, very like girly, and she's just very like she's an overachiever. I think she likes to make crafts, and I think she likes to paint, and she does music stuff too. You'll see in her room, but yeah, now we're moving on to the brother's room, the older boy, and I think that he is quite uh rebellious, I want to say. Because I don't know. I just like the idea of like he had a rough upbringing. He lost his parents, and now he's living with his grandma, who's more strict than not. I think she definitely does not approve of like any of his life choices. But I'm putting up some posters and stuff on the wall just to look like a teen boy's room. I think teen boys' rooms are my favorite to do just because they're so you don't have to adhere to a specific like color scheme really at all. And I put the easy access window in here so he can, if you want to have a rebellious teen sim in here, you can have him sneak out. But I I just don't think boys don't worry so much about like their stuff matching. At least my boyfriend doesn't. I had when I first moved in with my boyfriend and his room, he had like 5 different wood tones, 2 different like nightstands. Like I just don't think boys there's some people just don't care about that as much as I do. So it's nice to be able to switch it up in when I do boys' rooms because I feel like it's just more messy, and I can be more messy with it and not have to worry about it looking perfect because I don't think the sim that I'm making for would care about it being perfect, you know? Not just boys, obviously, but yeah. Here I'm putting light switches because I forgot them. But I end up really, really liking the boys' room. I put like a bunch of gaming stuff. I think he's maybe into gaming and art and kind of alternative. I was thinking kind of like Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, if you know of him. I was kind of going for like that kind of older brother vibe. But I thought that was really cute and really funny. I'm giving him a dresser and just moving on. The grandma that I was making this house for, I think she's very girly, and she is quite like sophisticated, I think, and maybe like very like mind your P's and Q's, and I think this boy is the exact opposite of that, and so they have a rough relationship, but they still love each other. It's fine. And I really like how this turned out. I found out that trash on the floor, I think it's like I was a teenage garbage artist is the name of it or something. It came with high school years. I thought that was like a rug that like they could walk on, like a carpet. I think it gets in the way though, from what I've heard from other people. So if it is, I'm very sorry. You might have to delete that. But yeah, so that's unfortunate. Which is just so silly to me. Like, why wouldn't it be functional? Like, why can't they just walk over it like it's a carpet? That's just so silly to me. But here I'm working on the younger sister's room, which I ended up really, really, really liking. This is my favorite room in the house. I think it's really cute. I do a lot of like pinks and blues, and I think that maybe grandma is lending down her old furniture to her granddaughter. So I think it's super cute, just a bunch of pinks and like really like vintage kind of Victorian looking furniture in a way, but still very girly and very kiddish. This could also work for a teen, but I think it works more for a child because I put like a toy box and a dollhouse. But I think it's a really cute little room. And I absolutely love the bed. I don't remember what pack the bed's from, but I think it's cute. And I put these posters above it to like just because I think she likes drawing, and so I think maybe she drew those. I also give her a violin. I just think she's a overachiever all around, and she likes to do a bunch of stuff. She likes the arts, so I just think that maybe she's very artistic. that's why there's also a piano in the living room, if you saw that. So if she likes to, like play, she can play some piano for her grandma when grandma's knitting and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Um, but yeah, here I am. I'm decorating the shelf. This is such a pain because like the shelves, this specific shelf does just not work when it comes to like stuff actually sitting on it. So there was a lot of like fiddling I had to do with it to get it to work. But so that was annoying. But here I am. Yeah, see, it's just a pain because like nothing goes on the shelf, so I had to like use tool mod a bunch to get the stuff to stick down. But anyways, I put that little alarm clock on her bed because I thought it was cute. Um, and I put that radio on the bottom shelf. I think that's also very cute. Gave her a little journal and everything. And then also I gave her a fuzzy pink outfit. I think she's very girly and she likes being girly. And she has like toy makeup maybe that grandma got her so she can just play around with it and have fun. I don't know. I had a lot of fun imagining her and just these Sims. I think that they're very personality based teenagers and not teenagers. They're just very compassionate and very stubborn on a lot of things. But here I'm moving into the bathrooms. Bathrooms are always like my least favorite part of any Sims build ever. So I always save them for last. I'm just decorating the bathrooms here. I gave the kids, the brother and sister, I gave them a Jack and Jill bathroom. I don't know how realistic that is or how convenient that is, but I have a Jack and Jill bathroom in my house, so I do it in a lot of my Sims builds, but I really like doing it. I think it's fun, and I think it looks cute. So, also, this mirror, I don't remember what pack it's from, and it's driving me crazy, but that mirror, the like tall one that ends up going in the grandma's bathroom, I think is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's so pretty. Um, it's like gold with this one it has like the floral little design on the bottom. It's so pretty. And I wanted the sink to be in the middle of this counter in the bathroom, so I end up pushing the little side counters together in order to be able to put the sink in the middle of the three squares. So sorry about that if it starts clipping. I made sure it wasn't clipping in the thing, but if it does clip, then I apologize. But yeah, here I am, still decorating the bathrooms. I make there's a half bath, right there, yeah. I also didn't put all the bedrooms have laundry baskets, but I didn't put a washer and dryer in the house. I'm sure there's room if you want to incorporate it somehow. There's definitely room in the half bath that's next to the kitchen. But I didn't really feel like making one, so I didn't. Laundry spaces are like my least favorite thing in The Sims ever because they're just annoying and it's a pain, so I don't ever play with them, so I don't really include them that much. I like how realistic they are. They're just a bit obnoxious. So yeah, we're almost done with the bathrooms here, and then I move out to the backyard, and you'll see I like raise the entire platform of the house because I just didn't think the porch was looking good, honestly, without it, and you'll see what I do in order to make it look how I want it to. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, I just put these the pink and blue shampoo and conditioner bottles. I thought was really cute. And yeah, I really I thought the bathrooms were not super fun to do just because they're boring. Bathrooms are always boring in my opinion because they're just the same thing over and over again, especially when there's a lot. When I do houses that have like at least more than 3 bathrooms, I get so bored. just doing the bathrooms over and over again, but, you know, what can you do, right? But yeah, here I am. Finally, we're moving outside instead of staying, or no, we're doing the garage. We're doing the garage. But this is where I was saying that the grandma's, hoarder personality shines through in this garage. I put like a bunch of boxed, clutter decorations just to make it look like she's quite sentimental and she does not like getting rid of things. And I think whether it was like the, daughter or like the kid's parents who whoever their parent was that died, whether it was her daughter or her son, I think that she still has all of their stuff because she's just a sentimental little girl. And also her husband's stuff, I think, too, because she just likes to keep her things to herself, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I definitely, this garage did not have room for a car, so that's why I did that. I just didn't want to have to worry about trying to fit a car in it. But yeah, here I decided to finally raise the platform of the house up a little bit because I was just sick of it just looking silly to me. So I end up doing some terrain movement, which I suck at and always hate doing, but I had to make the driveway look okay. And I get rid of the car because the car like can't lay flat on the surface. Like it can't be angled with the rest of the ground, and it's so annoying, but it has to, so I had to go. So there's no car, because there's none in the garage and there's also none in the driveway. But if you don't care about the fact that the car would be floating, then by all means you keep that car. But I did not want the car, so yeah. Here I am working on the outside porches, finding some stone to put on the ground, and working with the stairs. I really love the columns I end up doing. They just end up being like rooms, walls, full walls, just a 1-by-1 room, just like it is on the front yard. And I end up really, really liking how that looks, because I think it's kind of like makes the porch look a little more screened in than I think, normally, but I like how it looks, so yeah. I give the grandma a space, it's like garden and stuff. I think she likes to spend a lot of time outside. I was thinking that she was like retired, so she has the time to do all the stuff. Also, I put a swing in the backyard. I don't know if Sims can get around back to it, but they should be able to, I think. But yeah, we are coming to the end of this build, so I'm just throwing in some finishing touches right here. But we are coming to the end of this speed build, so if you enjoyed, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. You can comment if you'd like. And also, if you want to see more of this, please subscribe, because I love doing Sims and love doing speed builds, and will definitely be posting more. So I hope you enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy these screenshots that are at the end of this video too. And this build is up on the gallery. My ID is avarything, same as my YouTube. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye!